when I came back to Hawaii, I see everybody, there was all addicts. Wherever I went, all my best friends was addicts. Just it was a matter of time before the crystal meth pipe went in my mouth. Yeah, you only can say no so much. You live on an island. You live on an island. Yeah. So the day came, I was at the beach, I was surfing with my friends, and turned around, the crystal meth pipe was right in my face. And I told my friend, you know what? Let me try then. Let me try. The pipe went out, I inhaled the crystal meth, and I blew out big smoke of crystal meth. And when I blew out that big smoke of crystal meth, I blew out everything that was instilled in me as a child. All my love in me, all my respect, all my etiquette, all my morals came out. And I instantly became a crystal meth addict. And I needed to do what I had to do to fuel my addiction to crystal meth. And with that being said, I terrorized my home where I live, the big island in Hawaii. And for 4 years, I just terrorized this place. And the police couldn't catch me, and they gave me a label, which was Hawaii's Most Wanted. And my face was all over the news again. But this time, I wasn't on the news because of my golf. Wasn't anything good. It was about, please do not try to apprehend Kyle Kilauti, considered armed and dangerous, and this and that, and this and that. And I brought plenty shame to my family being an addict. And I did things that I never thought I would do being an addict. And like I said, we live on an island. And the day came where the police caught me. And the day they caught me, I was 29 years old, 98 pounds, full-blown crystal meth addict. And if you Google my name on Google, you will see my picture story on Google. And I was 98 pounds, 98 pounds. So growing up, I never get into trouble my whole life. This is my first time I ever did bad things while I was high. Growing up, I never get to want to fight in my life. That's not how I was raised. So now I went to jail, and the people in jail, the lawyers will tell me, Mr. Kilauti, we're looking at 20 years. And I was looking at them like, 20 years? Oh man, and like I said, man, that's not how I was raised. I'm not built for prison. I'm not built for jail. That's not how I was raised, man. So now I'm looking at 20 years. So the first 2 months of my first jail experience, all I did was eat and sleep, because that's two things that I did not do while I was high on crystal meth. So the first 2 months I just ate and I slept and I ate and I slept, and I got strong again. But the only thing that I had the crystal meth in my mouth, and that addiction was so strong. Yeah, I planned one of the biggest escapes at the Hilo jail here on the Big Island because I wanted to smoke crystal meth. So the day came, when the special night came, I made bed sheets and I lassoed on light and I broke on window and I jumped on the roof and I jumped off the roof and I escaped. And I instantly found the crystal meth pipe and I got high again and I ran amok on this island for another 12 days, and the FBI got involved and I became an escape fugitive, bro. I'm now labeled an escape fugitive, bro. And it was hard, and they caught me again because I live on an island. Where I gonna run? In a circle. So the day came, 12 days later, they caught me. They caught me on my escape. They brought me back to the same jail that I escaped from. They brought me back. The next day, they shackled me up from head to toe, and they put me on a special plane, and they flew me to Honolulu, Halawa Prison Correctional Center. And Halawa Prison in Oahu is considered Thunderdome, because all they do in Thunderdome is fight. So they took me to this Oahu prison and they put me in isolation for 3 years. For 3 years, I was in a 7x7 cell, isolated by myself with just me and my thoughts, and my demons of addiction in me. So for 3 years, I ate in my cell. Every day, they feed me in my cell. Never see a human for 3 years. I didn't hear a human for 3 years. I never see outside for 3 years. Just me in a 7x7 cell. And when they brought me my food, they'll open a little trap door in the middle of my door, slide our plate in, and close the door. And that's one meal. 3 times a day I'll do that. I'll take a bath in my sink because they denied my showers. And what they did to me in there was humane, bro. And once you in prison walls, the guards they do whatever they like to you. Everything you have is stripped and robbed, bro. So now I'm in the 7x7 cell, just living. Every day I would eat. After I was done eating, I would pace. I would pace in my cell. I would take 3 steps forward. I would touch my window, turn around. I would pace 3 steps back, touch my door. 3 all day. Pace. Eat, pace, and wonder why I'm here. What got me here? My crystal meth addiction got me here.